Hello, my name is Derek and today is 8.6.8, or as the Gregorian calendar knows it, the 9th of June 2009, and I have started a new calendar. I am consciously switched over. Oh man, what a relief. This is amazing to finally be not away from the Gregorian calendar, but to make it more complicated, but more complicated where I can understand it. And the challenge is going to make this calendar so that other people can understand it, or those that want to understand it are able to, because understanding this Mayan calendar stuff is a challenge. And I understand that. I understand some people can understand a decent amount of what I'm saying, but most people don't. That is to be expected, but the calendar is saying that you're going to understand it more and more as we move on. So I accept that. So what this calendar is all about is tracking creation within time. And creation goes faster and faster with each moment. So to think that the same amount of creation in 2009 is going to be the same of 2008 would be wrong. It's completely wrong. There is going to be more in 09 than 08. There's going to be more in 010 than 09. There's going to be more in 11 than 10. There's going to be more in 2012 than 2011. And there should be about the same in 2013 as 2012. Why am I saying this? Because of the code that I'm trying to crack with the Mayan calendar. What I have done is I've taken the sections into 169 sections for each underworld. 13 times 13 is 169. I'm going to stick with that 13. So when I say today is 8.6.8, 8 stands for the 8th underworld cycle, which is the planetary cycle. 6 means for day 6. I am on day 6 of the Mayan calendar. There is no such thing as a night. It goes day 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 13. And on the 6th cycle, I'm on, or the 6th day, I'm on 8 of 13. What I'm noticing is right around 8 and 0, or 13. Once you get to the 7-8 mark and the 13-0 or the 13-1 mark, that's when big things happen. That's what it's looking like for me here, because I've had this big shift over this last week and I was unaware of it. If I would have had this calendar that I've created, I would have been aware of it. So I'll be aware of the next one now, because I'll be using a better calendar that suits me. This is a calendar to help creation over anything else. And I know I am a conscious co-creator. There is no denying that, because I believe it to be true. I can see it to be true. I can feel it to be true. And I have manifested it to be true. These were things that I had on my bulletin board behind me. Now I'm going to make a change to it. With the new camera, it's really difficult now for you to see it. But the new change is going to be Mayan calendar based, because I want to get this calendar done. I am so obsessed now with creating a much better calendar. I'm going to put a little bit on the blog. Give me about a month or so and I'll have all 169 days for this and the next cycle on that calendar. Right now it's like the 73rd day, or day 6.8, and this date will go on until June the 20th, around that period of time. What this means is each one of these days that go on, it's going to go from, well, right now it's on 6.8. It's going to go 6.8, 6.9, 6.10, 6.11, 6.12, 6.13, 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, all the way to 13, then 8.1 to 13, and so on. Each one of these numbers is on a 13 number system. Now when the planetary cycle started, each day contained about 84.5 days worth of creation. We have got that down already to under 24 days. The stuff we were able to do back in 1999 that took 84.5 days now takes 23.5 days. And to put this in perspective, say by the start of next year it'll be 19 days. By the start of 2011, it will be 11 days. And by the start of 2012, well, we're talking about 5 or 6 days. That's how fast the progression moves. I'll explain it more later on, as I probably will need to make a lot more notes and explain it, maybe show you the dates on the web page a little bit better. So you're going to start to notice that a lot of the videos, you're going to see the dates on top, like 8.6.9. That will be when I really start doing it, because this is all in beta test. This is all, I mean, there's a good chance I'm going to do changes to it of some nature. I mean, whether it's small or intermediate, I don't know, because the big thing is, this is what I was creating before. Now I'm creating the Mayan calendar, which is going to first have a new name. And I'm not going to say I'm going to make it a new name. It's just the way I go by this calendar is going to have a different name. So it most likely is leading to the creation calendar. So when I come on here talking about the creation calendar, it will be this here based on the Mayan calendar speed using Gregorian calendar dates. I'm going to use the two together because both the Mayan and the Gregorian calendar are spectacular calendars. The Mayan calendar calculates how fast movements are moving on, how fast creation and evolution works. The Gregorian calendar tracks sunrise and sunset, which is very important in both manners. That's why I want to do it this way, because obviously our sleeping habits are affected by the Gregorian calendar more so than the Mayan calendar, or else it would be so whacked compared to what it was 10 years ago and even 100 years ago. So I know that the Gregorian calendar is important. I know that the Mayan calendar is important. I'm going to work the two together to come up with this creation calendar. And so I'm going to do a lot of changes when I do these Mayan calendars. I'm probably not going to say 868. I'll probably say today is day 6.8, 6.9, 7.4. Because it's almost like saying today is June the 6th or June the 9th. I'm going to assume you know it's 2009. Just like here, I'm going to assume you know we are in the planetary cycle. So the thing is I didn't expect all this happened last week, because if I would have had this calendar, I would have known. This is the type of thing. This calendar can predict this type of stuff. This is why it's really important for me to get this done. And there was a major shift that happened over the last little while that is still moving on right now. And now I can know when the next one's going to take place, which is around October, and I can be prepared for this type of spiritual shift, this creation shift that is going to be coming along. They've always caught me off guard ever since I first noticed they have happened. This is going to make it come less off guard, because there's a lot of creation that's going to be coming over the next little while. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Folks, things are going to move a little faster, and the world is going through the great change. The messages that I've been given is we are on a schedule. The schedule is running perfectly, and it cannot be changed. Meaning that you cannot take it off schedule. You can change the creation, but whether you decide to turn left or turn right, that's great. Creation's gonna just work out perfectly. Whether you decide to buy gold or not buy gold, it's all gonna work out beautifully. That is why I can go day by day and be like, you know what? Everything is happening for a reason, and I'm just grateful for the fact that when I can remove the stress of worrying about whatever's going to happen, that I can manifest the beautiful things I can, because I got the power to create as fully as I totally want to, and I am so grateful for that. Thank you everyone for watching. There's going to be a lot more on this creation calendar later on. Bye-bye everyone.